of this video is to show you guys how a student would fill out a TMS Wellness Room student form. These forms can be found around campus in the form of a QR code. Students would scan this code in order to fill out this form so they can go to the wellness room. Students must have approval before going to the wellness room. It is not going to be advertised as a hangout spot or a work avoidance place. It will be something that either they have to get a referral from a teacher or they have to fill out this form themselves and get approval from the counselor. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out so you guys can have a better idea of what the student is doing on their end in order to get into the wellness room. So I'm going to go ahead and put the student's first name, student ID number, grade, date. And then when it comes to this question, it's going to have a variety of answers, and each answer is going to take them to a different section, so that way they can have a better chance at explaining how they feel. It's just like when you go to a doctor's office and you have to fill out a set of papers before you see the doctor. It's just so the counselor has a better idea of what's going on with the student, so when they get there they can have a better vision of what's going to happen in the wellness room. So I'm going to go ahead and just put, because I'm struggling with life right now. So it's going to take them to the section that is titled Struggling with Life Right Now. It's going to ask them to first explain why they're struggling with life right now. So I'm just going to put rough time at home. We're not expecting the students to write an essay in this section. We just kind of want like a tidbit of what's going on. For this one, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you struggling? 10 being I'm struggling really bad, and 1 I'm struggling very little. This is just so those students who have a hard time verbalizing how they feel, they can kind of give like a pain scale in their mind. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 7. And then, is it affecting your schoolwork? Is it affecting your relationships with others? So if you answered yes to question above, can you tell me a little bit more? So it's just, if it's affecting relationships with others, how is it affecting that? If it's affecting your schoolwork, how is it affecting that? Bad grading classes. So the next question is, what would you like to learn or get from the Wellness Center? So we want to make sure that students know when they're going in there, it is not just a place to hang out with their friends, that you are going in there with a purpose. So you're either going to learn something, or you're going to get counseling, or you're going to talk about how you feel and what you can do with that feeling. So what we have is learn guided meditation, learn ways to feel less stressed, learn how to help panic attacks, get counseling, learn breathing techniques. We do have a section that says I'm not sure what I want to learn or get. This is just for those students who don't know how to verbalize how they would help themselves. They may not know how to help themselves or what any of this stuff means. So we did put that there just so the counselor has more information. So I'm just going to put get counseling. Is there anything else you would like me to know before you submit this form? So this is just if there's something the student wants to get off their chest that was not asked in this form, then this would be their chance to get it. So I'm just going to put no. We made the form fairly short so that way it's not like a tedious process, but if you notice, a lot of the questions are getting a lot of information from the students without them really knowing that they're giving a lot of information. So I'm going to go ahead and submit it. And then what would happen is the email would go to the counselor, and the counselor would go ahead and read that email. In a few seconds, you're going to see it pop up in the inbox. And this is what it would look like. Basically, what you're going to see is they get a little tidbit of the responses, and then they would go here and they would click it to view and print it. So that way when they met with the student, if the student was approved, then they would be able to sit down and discuss what does the student want from the wellness room and what can we work on together. So this video hopefully was very helpful. If not, you're always welcome to fill out a questions portion on the website. Thank you for listening.